Hello, and
Blah, 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 blah. That was you.
yeah, hello and welcome everybody to Lit Canon. That was weird.
You're weird.
Um,
Your mom is weird.
yeah, she is. She cosplays Downton Abbey.
Does she?
She has the
That's awesome.
the premiere.
That's the most adorable story I've ever heard about your mom.
She went to the premiere dressed up with I think my uncle and I can't remember if it was another aunt or a friend of theirs.
That's so cute.
They're big fans of Downton Abbey and
I love Downton Abbey.
And I saw the Facebook post and I was like, "Aw, my mom's cosplayed."
Nerds unite! Meanwhile, your dad's like, I don't understand conventions.
Yeah. Okay, hello, welcome everybody to Lit Canon. I'm your host, ThunderAF.
I am B+.
Yes, B+.
Not first, but rarely last.
Yes.
You're not supposed to agree.
Nah, I guess that's what, I don't know. No, you always come first. You're a winner.
Sandman.
Yes, Sandman.
The moldy comic that you gave me. I'm pretty sure it has mold on it, just FYI.
I will lock it up.
Sanitize, defumigate, find a way to harvest and smoke it. I don't know.
Ugh. Yeah, so we're looking at Sandman, issue 4. This is the second iteration of Sandman.
What year was this one from, do you know? Or like,
70s.
Give me a decade, yeah. Decades are good enough.
I believe it was 70s. We can double check that later. Yeah, so this is Jack Kirby. Good old Jack is drawing this one.
You know my stance on Jack Kirby's art.
I've heard it.
It's garbage.
She says it's garbage.
It's garbage.
I mean, there's the headline right there. B+ shoots on Jack Kirby.
Garbage.
So she did not like the art in this issue.
Did not care for the
most
art.
Most of you guys might. It's a little blocky. I don't know.
It's weird. It looks. Fuck you.
Yeah. So this is the second iteration of Sandman.
What was the first iteration of Sandman?
He was a JSA member. He had a gas mask.
Gas mask. Okay, and then there's this guy, but that's not who they're making into a new thing, right?
No.
They're making. Oh God
the
damn
Neil
it.
Gaiman Sandman, who was like the next iteration, I believe. They've actually Neil Gaiman Sandman has actually connected all the Sandman now. So in a way, they are making a movie show of this.
So it's a multiverse sort of.
Yeah.
Variants.
Yes. Sure.
Loki-esque
so we
variants.
are doing Sandman, where we are promised in the first page that these aliens are attacking, and somehow little Jeb's Yo-Yo is gonna be the savior here.
You read into that far more than I did. There was an alien slideshow about how to conquer.
Yeah, so the aliens are going in their war meeting, and it's like, all right, we don't have the technology to go to Earth. I mean, look at Earth. It's so fucking conquerable. It's just sitting there, just waiting for us to conquer it.
A fucking virus conquered us this year, or last year.
Yeah.
We didn't even put up a fight, so they're not wrong.
So, but they can't get there. It's too far away. They don't have space travel.
What solution will they come up with, Thunder?
Oh, it's a good one. If you can't travel through space, travel through the mind.
Through dreams.
Yeah.
There's the
dream stream.
Their plan is to hijack the dreams of children and ride their swan craft through the dream stream, arrive at Earth, and conquer it with a bomb.
They're going to travel through the dream stream.
On their swan craft, once again, I want to reiterate the swan craft.
They have swan crafts. Their spaceships look like swans. And
they call them that. They don't look like some sort of alien bird.
So,
or creature. Nope.
Millions of kids, billions of kids.
Why is
to
it
choose
kids?
from?
I mean,
they choose Jeb.
The one who happens to have his own personal Sandman, it seems like.
He helps a lot of kids, but Jeb in particular right now.
Because poor Jeb is lonely.
Poor Jeb is lonely. Jeb has no friends.
No friends.
As he declares.
They really reiterate
hammer it in
over and over.
I have no friends.
No friends. Poor friendless Jeb. The reason this kid has no friends is because he has no self-esteem because everyone around them is reminding him how he doesn't have any friends.
Yeah, like I don't know if we're missing something. The Sandman was helping children get through like mental abuse and stuff like and trauma, stuff like that. So I don't know what kind of trauma exists in Jeb's life. They don't say.
He lives with his grandfather,
Yeah,
and there appear to
it
be
is-
no parents, and he lives out in the boonies where apparently there is no one, so he can't make friends.
Yeah. So no
So
friends.
his only friend is his
Sam-
grandpa, who looks like a pretty strapping Paul Bunyan-esque kind of guy, if I do say so.
But Sandman has befriended him.
Taking a special interest in young
Yes.
Jeb and his yo-yo.
Okay, so Sandman now, he's given his two assistants the day off. They're two nightmares.
Two nightmares, one of which looks like a meatball with legs.
Yeah.
A meatball or a testicle?
A meatball with legs and arms. The other one's just a big old brute. Big old
And
brute.
what's his
Glob
name?
and Brute. His name is Brute.
His name is Brute. He looks like a brute. So clever.
And then there's Glob. And Glob was the...
Glob's the testicle
meatball.
with legs and hands.
So they get the day off, because even nightmares get their day off.
Because they have to go to a family picnic.
Yep. they go to a family reunion in the dream stream. And it's insane. Just all kinds of monsters. They're
Just all the
a
nightmares.
family of nightmares. Okay, so...
Oh, I described testicle meatball guy as the walnut brain with legs. Nightmareland barbecue. Just reviewing some of my
Okay,
notes.
so
that I
then like a
made him.
net falls over them. They're being attacked by the aliens. So they're all trapped, and then the aliens will go attack the nightmare wizard.
What was the plan with the nightmare wizard?
They just
Like, why did they need him?
because he's the one that controls the dream stream.
Oh. He was very
he as well.
upset about his privacy being violated by aliens.
Yes.
Like, just because he lives in a cave and makes nightmare monsters to scare children doesn't mean his privacy shouldn't be respected by aliens trying to take over the world.
He's well aware he's living in a cave and the awfulness of it, but he's doing it anyway.
But he's like, respect my privacy.
So yeah, okay. So, Dream Sandman, he notices shit's going on, so he goes in there to go deal with it. Fucking bam! He's also captured.
So straight out of the gate, I assume two people that are supposed to be stars of this comic, major hero, major villain, are just completely incapacitated by nothing.
That's
aliens.
how powerful these aliens were. That's how much of a threat they were.
No.
I took them down. So
I really find it difficult to take Sandman seriously, knowing what a pussy he is.
that's how just good the aliens were.
I don't
Like
think so.
who no one expects the alien inquisition in the dream stream.
It's true. I wouldn't expect that.
Okay, so they're captured now, but luckily, so they're tied up back to back, kind of like Indy and his dad,
Not to worry, though. Sandman has a
But
plan.
yeah, so it's like, hey, if you could reach my whistle, and then we can call for help.
Help being an 8-year-old boy with a yo-yo.
Yeah, so they get the whistles, like, hold it steady so I can blow it.
Hold it steady so he can blow it, Nightmare
And
Master.
so Sandman blows the whistle, calls out to little Jeb.
I'll bet he blows
First
it hard.
thing he says to Jeb is, put your clothes on, and then
And then come
come
rescue
save
me.
us.
Not sure why he had to be reminded to put clothes on first.
Because Jeb was also wearing pajamas. I don't know if Sandman expected him to be naked, or just doesn't assume that pajamas count as clothes.
Does Jeb sleep in the nude usually?
don't
That is the
know.
question.
And he shouldn't be knowing this, that this child sleeps in the nude. Because Jeb's, I don't know, 12-ish?
I was thinking 8-ish, but
Maybe.
I have a real bad. I'm notoriously bad at knowing how to
especially drunk.
age children.
So yeah. But anyway, he gets his clothes on. Then he grabs his yo-yo. Gotta get that yo-yo.
Because he might need to entertain himself while he's there.
Yes. You're about to go into the fucking dream stream to save the life of your only friend, Sandman. And you might get bored.
So gotta bring that yo-yo. A dog is whining.
So he's transversing through the dream stream. Nightmare wizard told some of the nightmares to, calm it down a little bit, let him pass. And he makes it, gets into the cave. Alien's like, who the fuck are you? And like, what's that in your hand? It's like, oh, it's the yo-yo. He does some tricks for him. And then he does the classic around the world, or like he calls it like the alien bitch slap or whatever.
Bonk the Creep.
Bonk the Creep.
I wrote it down. It was so bad. I wrote it down. His favorite trick, Bonk the Creep.
And he fucking just nails the alien with the yo-yo. And
then it just, like, the comic just ends. Like, they're freed. It's like, what happened now?
Groot and Glom get all snarky at Sandman for taking so long to rescue him. Like, fuck you guys.
Yes, the character whose parents or creators could not be bothered to come up with an actual name for. And the meatball with legs were disappointed in Sandman's performance.
So then they break free. Sandman the Nightmare's free. There's the alien horde is coming in, and then we cut away.
Yeah.
Looking at the timeline of things, the intro scene where it's like teasing, like, oh shit, we gotta fight these alien hordes with a yo-yo, goes there, which would mean, Jeb had already used the yo-yo at that point as a weapon, knew how deadly it was, and then had to be reminded by Sandman that that's what's gonna get us through this battle. Like, did you forget about the yo-yo? Did ya?
See, I didn't view the foreshadowing of the yo-yo like you did. It was just a yo-yo.
No, but
not like they were.
That's what Sandman said.
He said the yo-yo's gonna save us?
Yeah.
I don't recall that part.
Okay, yeah.
I do believe you, though. It's probably accurate.
So yeah, I mean, it's
because this was very much like a fever dream sort of
it's a weird
comic
thing.
too. I was
And,
like, what?
yeah.
And then just abruptly ends. It's like, oh, no resolution to anything.
They win, and Jeb is much more confident now that he was able to.
Never found out what happened with the aliens and their fission bomb.
They were defeated in that
How?
other panel.
With one single guy being hit with a yo-yo?
With everyone being hit with the yo-yo.
Everyone was hit with the yo-yo. How was everyone hit with one single yo-yo?
No, I mean, he would batter it around, spin it, use it as a weapon in this battle that we didn't see.
That's not what happened, though. That might be your reason, your way to excuse
What do you think
his
happened
favor.
then?
I think there's another episode.
No.
There's another comic that explains what the fuck happens with the aliens.
No. No, they just skipped over the battle because the battle was not needed for the story, or it was just implied.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay, Sandman. You think he'll appear in the Neil Gaiman Sandman? I think they'll get him in.
God, I hope not.
Oh, I think they'll get him in.
I think he is garbage.
I think it'll be...
He's a garbage.
Netflix is making this?
I think so.
I don't know. Don't know about that.
Don't you? You don't know anything about that?
No, I just...
No, they cast and everything.
Well,
so
I know. I think it's accurate. I don't creatively. I don't know about that.
Well, let me see.
No,
And
I'm not disputing the facts.
man, well, I just want to see what it's going to be about. When Sandman is pulled from his realm and imprisoned on Earth, he languishes for decades before finally escaping. Oh, Arthur Duvall's in it. He plays Shakespeare, apparently.
Oh.
Kat Dennings. Oh, Taron Egerton. What? Oh no, this is the audio book. I bet this is the audio book. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks a little bit more priced right. Gwendolyn Christie plays Lucifer, though, so, there's that. Jenna Coleman, Joanne Constantine, Stephen Fry. I mean, it's still got some decent actors,
I saw what they did to Lock and Key.
Patton Oswalt. Who's this guy? He looks familiar.
I saw what they did to Lock and Key, and I don't want them to do that.
What did you have against Lock and Key?
It was fine. It didn't have the same mood as the comic.
Which is what?
Like a darker broodiness.
Like sort of gothic or something?
Yeah.
Upon escaping after decades of imprisonment by immortal wizard Dream, the personification of dreams, sets about to reclaim his lost equipment.
Collecting shit. Yeah. So...
Okay, well that was Sandman.
That was Sandman, everybody. Goodbye. Like, subscribe.
B+ out.
B+ out, whatever that means. That looks like a face. Looks actually...
The toad floating by? Yeah, it did look like a face. It looked like a toad face.
Weird.
That looks like a frog. See the frog?
Yeah,
It's
I
gone.
see a roadrunner. Roadrunner. Beep, beep. Goodbye, everybody. We'll be back.